Hey guys, I'm Jesse. I'm going to be teaching you guys some basic trumpet concepts, and we're going to learn a few notes, how to hold the instrument, and at the end we're going to play a song. So let's get started. So the first step in playing the trumpet is we have to hold it correctly. So we have your trumpet. It's this weird looking brass instrument. And so the first thing we want to do is take our left hand and put our thumb through this loop here, and then wrap our first and second fingers around the three valves like this. So we have this here, and then our third finger is going to go in this loop here, and this is going to be the basis for our holding our trumpet. So our left hand is going to be supporting the trumpet, and then our right hand is going to go on top and press the valve. So we're going to put our right thumb in between this first and second valve right here. We're going to put our first, second, and third fingers on top of the valves, and then our fourth finger is going to rest on top of this loop right here. So then we'll have this nice form for holding the trumpet, and that's how we're going to hold the trumpet. So the next step in playing the trumpet is we have to actually blow into the horn. But before that, we're going to practice how we blow into the horn. So we're going to put our trumpet down for a second. So the way we actually blow into the trumpet is we buzz our lips. Now, because the brass instrument does not have a reed which vibrates in the woodwind instruments like the clarinet, the reed does the vibrating, which forces the air through the horn, which creates the sound. In the brass instruments, there is no reed, so we have to do the buzzing by ourselves through our lips. So what we're going to do, we're going to kind of do like an EU sound, so we're going to go EU. And then our lips going to be nice and tight. Going to be corners where our cheeks are going to be flat. Our chin's going to be flat. And we're going to just buzz our lips. So now the next thing we have to do is we're going to take our trumpet, and we're going to take the mouthpiece out of our trumpet, and we're going to buzz into the mouthpiece. So now you may be feeling a little tired because this is a new motion for your lips. So you can take a little break, and then come back to the video. But the next step is to attach the mouthpiece back into the trumpet. So what we do not want to do is force the mouthpiece into the trumpet. That if you do that, it can get stuck in the trumpet, which is bad and requires a lengthy process to get it out. So what we're going to do is we're going to just drop it in, and when it feels snug, we're just going to give it a little twist. That'll keep it from falling out. Alright, so now we're going to try and play some notes. So do you remember that grip that I taught you? You got your left thumb in this loop back here, your two fingers wrapped around, and then your third finger in this loop, and then the three fingers on top with our thumb in between right here, and then our fourth finger resting on top. So this is going to be our grip, and we're first going to play a C. So when playing a C, you do not need to press any of the valves down. All you have to do is blow into the horn, and it should sound like this. So one important note about the trumpet is that it is a transposing instrument. This is a B-flat trumpet, which compared to the strings, which are, say, C instruments, the trumpet transposes up a step. So when I just taught you that C, that's actually a concert B-flat. So if you're tuning to a B-flat in band, then you're actually going to play that open C. You're playing a C, but it actually sounds as a B-flat, which is kind of weird. But that's how the trumpet was written and how it works. So here's the C again. So it's just open, so no fingers pressed down. I realize that the transposing can be a little difficult, but now I'm going to just talk in terms of the B-flat instrument, which is the trumpet. So now we just learned C, so now we're going to learn D and E as well. So D, how we're going to play D is we're going to put our first finger down and our third finger down. So it's going to look like this. Our second finger is going to remain on the valve, but it's not going to push it down. So the D is going to sound like this. So now we can play a D. So now we're going to learn E, which is the next note in the C major scale. So how we're going to play is E, we're going to keep our first finger down, and now we're going to release that third finger and push our second finger down. So we're going to have our first two fingers down and our third finger on top of the valve, but not pushing it down. And then we're going to play this E note. So now we can play C, D, and E, and with those notes we can play lots of different songs. But today I'm going to teach you how to play Au Clair de Lune, which is a nice French folk song. So it goes, we're just going to use C, D, and E. So it goes like this. So the melody goes C, 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 D, E, D, C, E, D, D, C. And then you just repeat that again. And that's how you play Au Clair de Lune. So thanks guys for watching. I hope this was helpful. And good luck on trumpet, and keep playing.